Yo, what's up everybody, it's Mr. Mister and we're back with another video. Today, we're about to take you on a journey around the world, no plane ticket needed. We're talking top 5 cities you absolutely have to visit in 2025. Think global events, new experiences, the kind of stuff that makes you want to pack your bags and jump on the next flight out. So, sit back, crank up the volume, and get ready to explore the coolest cities on the planet. This is going to be epic. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the top 5 cities you must visit in 2025. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, or just looking for a new place to explore, we've got you covered. First up, we're hitting up Tokyo, Japan. This city is like stepping into a sci-fi movie, but with soul. Imagine ancient temples tucked between towering skyscrapers, robots serving you ramen, and bullet trains that could outrun your dreams. Tokyo is a trip, man. And the best part? 2025 is going to be huge for Tokyo. They've got the World Expo happening, which is like the Olympics of technology and innovation. We're talking mind-blowing exhibits, crazy inventions you've never even imagined. But Tokyo isn't just about the future, it's about the now. Imagine wandering through the Shibuya crossing, the busiest intersection in the world, thousands of people moving like a human river. And then you duck down this tiny side street and BAM! You're in a traditional Japanese garden, all zen and peaceful. That's the magic of Tokyo, the way it blends the old and the new, the calm and the chaos. And the food, Michelin-starred sushi, street food that'll blow your mind, and ramen shops that are basically institutions. You could spend your entire trip just eating your way through Tokyo, and it would be worth it. If you're into gaming, anime, that whole scene, Tokyo is like Mecca. Akihabara, the electric town, is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Look, I could talk about Tokyo for hours, but you gotta see it to believe it. If you're looking for an adventure, for a city that's truly unique, Tokyo needs to be on your list for 2025. Don't sleep on Tokyo. Next up, we're hopping over to Europe, to the city of love, the city of lights, Paris. Now I know what you're thinking, Paris? That's cliché. But trust me, Paris is a classic for a reason. It's a city that never gets old, a city that always finds a way to surprise you. Imagine strolling along the Seine, the Eiffel Tower shimmering in the distance. You grab a croissant from a local bakery, the smell of fresh bread filling the air. You find a bench in the Tuileries garden, watching kids chase pigeons, couples whispering secrets, old men playing chess. Paris is a feast for the senses. It's the taste of buttery croissants and strong coffee, the scent of fresh flowers from street vendors, the sound of accordions playing on street corners. And in 2025, Paris is stepping it up even further. They've got a ton of exciting events lined up, from art exhibitions to music festivals. Imagine catching a concert in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower, or seeing the latest contemporary art installations against the backdrop of centuries-old architecture. But the real magic of Paris lies in its streets. It's getting lost in the labyrinthine alleys of the Latin Quarter, stumbling upon hidden cafes and quirky bookshops. So if you're looking for a city that will steal your heart, a city that will inspire your soul, Paris is calling your name. Get ready to fall in love with the City of Lights. Chapter 3, New York City, the concrete jungle that never sleeps. Alright, buckle up because we're heading stateside to the city that never sleeps. The concrete jungle, the Big Apple, New York City. This city is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures, a place where dreams are made of. New York is a city that hits you like a shot of espresso. It's the roar of the subway, the honking taxis, the street vendors hawking their wares. It's the towering skyscrapers that seem to touch the sky, the flashing billboards in Times Square, the constant motion that never stops. But beneath the hustle and bustle, New York has a heart of gold. It's the friendly locals who are always willing to give you directions, the street performers who light up the sidewalks with their talent. And in 2025, New York is ready to show the world what it's got. From Broadway shows to art exhibitions to sporting events, the city is buzzing with excitement. Imagine catching a game at Yankee Stadium, seeing a show on Broadway, or exploring the latest art installations in Chelsea. But the real magic of New York lies in its diversity. It's walking through Chinatown and feeling like you've stepped into another world. It's exploring the trendy boutiques and cafes in Greenwich Village. It's wandering through Central Park and forgetting that you're in the middle of a concrete jungle. So if you're looking for a city that will ignite your senses, a city that will challenge and inspire you. New York City is calling your name. Get ready to experience the city that never sleeps. Chapter 4, Rome, A Journey Through Time. From the New World we're going back in time, way back to the eternal city Rome. This isn't just a city, it's a living museum, a place where ancient history rubs shoulders with modern life. We're talking gladiators, emperors, and pasta people. Imagine standing in the Colosseum, feeling the weight of history all around you. You can practically hear the roar of the crowd, the clash of swords, the gladiators battling for glory. Rome is a city that oozes history and culture from every cobblestone street. It's the Trevi Fountain, where you toss a coin over your shoulder and make a wish. It's the Pantheon, a masterpiece of Roman engineering that has stood for centuries. It's the Vatican City, the heart of the Catholic Church, home to St. Peter's Basilica, and the Sistine Chapel. And in 2025, Rome is celebrating its heritage with a series of events and exhibitions dedicated to its ancient past. Imagine witnessing reenactments of Roman battles, exploring newly discovered archaeological sites. But Rome isn't just about the past, it's about living la dolce vita, the sweet life. It's about enjoying a scoop or three of gelato on the Spanish Steps, sipping espresso at a sidewalk cafe, and indulging in the freshest pasta you've ever tasted. Rome is a city best explored on foot, getting lost in its winding streets and stumbling upon hidden piazzas and charming trattorias. So if you're looking for a journey through time, a city that will transport you to another era, Rome is calling your name. Get ready to experience the magic of the eternal city. Chapter 5, Sydney Sun, Sand, and City Adventures Down Under. We're wrapping up this epic adventure on the other side of the world, in the land of sunshine and good vibes, Sydney, Australia. This city is all about living life to the fullest, embracing the outdoors, and soaking up that laid-back Aussie spirit. Imagine yourself waking up to the sound of crashing waves, the smell of salt air filling your lungs. You grab a surfboard and hit Bondi Beach, catching some waves with the locals. Afterward, you stroll along the beach, grabbing a coffee and soaking up the sun. Sydney is a city that effortlessly blends urban adventures with natural beauty. It's the iconic Sydney Opera House, its sails gleaming in the harbor, a masterpiece of modern architecture. It's the Sydney Harbour Bridge, where you can climb to the top and get a panoramic view of the city skyline. And in 2025, Sydney is turning it up a notch with a lineup of festivals, sporting events, and cultural celebrations. Imagine catching an outdoor concert with the Opera House as your backdrop, or experiencing Vivid Sydney, where the city transforms into a wonderland of light installations and projections. But Sydney is more than just iconic landmarks and events. It's about embracing that Aussie spirit of adventure. It's about exploring the hidden beaches and coves of the harbor, hiking through the lush rainforest just outside the city. Sydney is a city that encourages you to slow down, to savor the moment, to connect with nature. It's about enjoying a barbecue with friends in the park, sipping cocktails at a rooftop bar overlooking the harbor, and watching the sunset over the ocean. So, if you're looking for an adventure down under, a city that will inspire your soul and leave you wanting more, Sydney is calling your name. Pack your bags, grab your swimsuit, and get ready to experience the magic of Sydney. And there you have it, our top 5 must-visit cities for 2025. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the sun-drenched beaches of Sydney, these cities offer a glimpse into the future of travel. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure. Book that flight and get ready to create memories that will last a lifetime. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration, and let me know in the comments which city you're most excited to visit. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep those adventures coming.